Hey, what up, Lottery family? It's Will coming to you live. Man, I have some exciting um, tools coming. And I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but my Lotto, man, I gotta rep my tool, man, my site, man, because I think when people ask me questions about how you can win with this tool, man, I don't know. I guess I take it to heart because I know I haven't found any tool out there like this that'll get me the wins, and it lets you manipulate numbers so that you can pull out wins. So, let me just get into it. So, happy Thanksgiving, belated Thanksgiving. Today is not February, oh my God, November 26th. It's 9 a.m. Friday. And I'm going to set this up with the pretense that we don't know what the next win for yesterday was. So if you look, I'm showing you past winners. This is play three, Florida. You can do this again with your state, but I'm gonna highlight these, and I'm gonna show you another tool, an excluder tool, and I'm also coming out with an includer tool to make this a lot more simpler. So, family, this is what I did. Um, I got my hit count. Y'all can see that. My hit ratio, 70%. You see that. I even went down to 60%. But again, I just pulled out the top four because my belief is, man, if I'm getting seven hits here, and I'm getting seven hits here, and I'm getting six hits here, and I'm getting six hits here, more than likely I'm gonna find a hit within these numbers, right? And I'm just gonna play off what I already know here, this 5 2 6. And so I'm going to include the entire month this time. I'm not going to do exclude non-duplicates. I can, but one of the challenges, and some of you have reported this or communicated this to me. Hey, well, which numbers should I pull out of this thing, man? I know we're trying to reduce numbers, but which year month should I go with? And sometimes it's hard to gauge that. Well, I think this approach, we're still using consecutive draws. I think this approach is going to be a little easier for you. Again, you have this tool for yourself. So I'm going to include the entire month for these 4 year month profiles. And you see, I have 212 numbers. But as y'all hear me say quite a bit, 212, it's not a real 212. It's really more like, 100 or something. Maybe even more like 80, maybe a fourth of that, maybe something like 50 or something. But it's not 212. But here's my point. I'm going to take this list of numbers, right? And I'm not even going to. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to exclude the past winners, right? So I got it down to 186 numbers, right? Right? And I'm going to assume like none of these winners up here. That's why I did exclude past winners. And I'm going to come over to a tool that I call my advanced excluder tool. So what you would do is you would click on this, right? And then you'll get this tool that comes up. And I'm going to share this tab with you. And what you'll see is another tool. It's an excluder tool. And basically what it does is it excludes all the number patterns that you don't want for to put in play. So I'm going to go back here just to show you that the numbers I want to look at may have a five, a two, or a six in it. Or it could be a five and a six, or a five and a two, or two and a six. But I'm gonna put these in, and I'm gonna show you how you can reduce some of these numbers. So I'm gonna predict and say, hey, I think the next number is gonna have a five in it, a two in it, or a six in it, and we're gonna go that route. So I have 186 numbers right here. I'm sharing this tab. I have 186 numbers, and I'm going to say, hey, you know what? I think there's only going to be, the next number is going to have a 5 in it. And so here you go. This is the list of what I think is going to have the 5 in it. So you see, I reduced that 212 down to 42 numbers. And again, there's some duplicates in here. So I can reduce this even more, but I'll tell you the winner is in here already. The winner is in here. The winner for midday yesterday is that guy. It's in there. It's in that list. So we were right. So if I reset this again and I say something like, okay, all right, I want to look at 5 and 6 because that was part of my winning number here. Remember, I could either look at 5 and 2, 5 and 6, or 2 and 6, like that, right? So I'm going to go back to my tool here, and I'm going to do that search on 5 and 6. And look at that. That 3 and that 6 is right there. There's that winning number. That's only 3 numbers that you could have to select from. So that's pretty awesome, I think. I'm going to reset it again. And this time I'm going to look at 2 and 5. It doesn't matter where you put the D. The D just stands for any digit. So I can put it there, but I'll put it there too. You see, this is also a list of numbers that's pretty small. So we went from 3, and then this is 12. And then last but not least, I'm going to look at 2 and 6. Reset, apply. Wow, it looks like, hold on, let me make sure that's right. 2, 6, D, reset, apply. Okay, I knew we had some in there. So family, I don't know if you could see this, but these are the list of numbers that you have that have 2 and 6. So we accounted for all of them. This was 2 and 6. You see that's 6 numbers. Reset that again. Put a 5 in there. Now we have 9 numbers we can choose from. Reset it again. And we're going to put 2 and 5 in there. It's still going to be a small list of numbers, 12. So 12, and I think we would have had something like 12, 6, 19, and 12, 24, 30. We were down to 30 numbers. And again, some of these are duplicates, as you guys can see. There's some duplicates in here. But here, let me reset this again and show you that even after understanding that, I'm going to reset this again and show you something. Even after understanding that the next winner, the next winner was 365, we sort of already know that. Again, this is for the 24th. This was yesterday. I'm going to put it on the 24th, the full 24th. Actually, it is on the full 24th, but I take that back. So we know the next winner was going to be 365. And I'm going to apply because we were looking for the 5, 6 right there. And you see there's the winner right there in that list again. So we can run that back, family, and do something even cooler, I think. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to look at this group here. And instead of just looking at the pattern, I can do something like this and say, hey, just give me everything that has a sum of 14. And you can see there's that 365 in there again, along with these other digits that have 365. Family, why am I making this available to you? Because I also wanted you to see, and I think I've talked about this with a few other subscribers. This 14 is also follows. Let me say that another way. Usually, what you see when you have a sum come up is another follow of another sum, and these are the sums here that it follows. So if I were going to use this and then said, hey, run it back with this same list and give me the sums from that next list, family, you'll see the next sum that came out was 932. You see that? So let me sort of recap. We if you follow Pick Three Lottery like I do, you already know what the winning number is, right? So I'm just going to put it on the 25th just so you guys can see it. You see that? You see how the 392 came out right there? 526, 563. And the point of showing you this is that this win came from this 2005. This win also came from this list here too, some of the top lists that you had to begin with. And you'll see if I include the entire month and just said, hey, give me the wins that have a sum of 14, you'll see that 392 right there. And look how small that list is, family. Look how small that list is. You can easily combo this. You see the 356 right there. You could have comboed that for yesterday, and you could have comboed that yesterday. And just again, so y'all see that when I say I do what I say, you see this win right here for Thursday, November 25th evening. Now, I didn't combo this, but I easily could have. It was ironically enough, Publix was closed, so I couldn't go to my normal spot. So I had to run to another store, and they had difficulty printing some of the tickets. So I was able to get these in just to show you that I picked up the win. But let me know if you guys understand what I'm talking about. Again, I'm communicating using a tool that allows you to look at the sum, isolate the sums. And what you'll see coming up here also is an includer tool that will allow you just to look at some of the digits involved. So I contend, and you could see it right here. The winner, the winner from the 24th had a 5 and a 6 in it. Well, family, look at that. There's a 5 and a 6 right there. And then I also know the next winner had a 3 in it. So if I were just looking for a 3, I would have picked that win up right there too. And if you look at some of this data, you see the 635 right here and the 356 right there. You see how that also had the 293 in there, which was the 14. You probably can't see that right off, but those two numbers equal 14. So the 14 sum actually brought that out for you. And but last but not least, I'm going to be adding a includer tool that lets you easily just add numbers that have the same digit in it. So if I were looking for example, a 7 and said, let me just get all sevens coming out of 2020 for the next win, family, this would have found it for you. Here, let me show you. Let me show you better than I can tell you because I think this is super. This is really powerful. I'm gonna take these guys off and just leave it with this guy. Include everything, not just that sum. I'm gonna take that out, and I'm gonna just exclude everything past. So remember what I was saying up here. I had a 740, and I said to myself, okay, what numbers do I want to include? Maybe just look at this 7. This excluder tool, allows you to just do that. You see that 177 in there? You see how you could have, This excluder tool allows you to do that. So here, let me reset it. And I'm gonna, so this is all 2020-05. See right here, this is 2020-05, May 2020. If I wanted to just look at all the sevens, because I got this 740 in there, and I'm predicting, hey, next win, just look at all sevens. I could easily go here. Well, here, let me go back because I don't think I did that right. Okay, so here I'm going to highlight on the 22nd for 2020-05. You see it has a 7 in it, right? A 7, right? I could easily say, hey, the next win I think is going to have a 7 in it, right? And it's still going to stay within this month. So I can easily say, give me everything here for 2020-05. You see that? Exclude my past winners and go over to my excluder tool, put that information in, like that. I have 62 digits and hit apply. You'll see that got reduced down to 16 numbers, and there's my winning number in there. Here, let me do that again. I was on the wrong tab. So I'm going to post in this field, this excluder field, the 2020-05, all the numbers from that list. It's 62 digits. And then I'm going to say, hey, I know my last winner was a 740. So I think that 7 is real, is going to come up again. So let me exclude everything except numbers that have a 7 in it. So I'll put a 7, and the DD here means any other digit. And I highlight this and I highlight this, which means to do the reverse, to just give me everything that has a 7 in it. I hit apply. You'll see there's the winning number in there, family. 117. Now, this is something that I would definitely combo. This doesn't, I can't tell right off, but I don't think it has any duplicates in it. But I take this 740 out. That's 15 numbers. You can combo that, family. And then you got the bag. So I think that's enough. I'm going to leave it with that and post this. Happy winning, family.